In 1933, at the height of the Great Depression, American democracy faced one of its greatest hidden threats. While millions of citizens were unemployed and desperate, a secret plan was forming behind closed doors, one that could have ended the United States as a democratic nation. The country had just elected Franklin D. Roosevelt, a president promising radical economic reforms through the New Deal. His policies aimed to regulate powerful banks, protect workers, and limit the unchecked influence of major corporations. To ordinary Americans, Roosevelt represented hope, but to parts of the financial elite, he was seen as a dangerous enemy. Behind the scenes, a group of wealthy businessmen, financiers, and former military figures began discussing an unthinkable idea: removing the elected president and replacing him with a figure they could control. Their goal was not just influence, it was power. The conspirators believed that democracy was failing. They openly admired authoritarian systems rising in Europe at the time, especially fascist movements that promised order, discipline, and protection of corporate wealth. Their plan was to install a strongman government in the United States, while keeping Roosevelt as a powerless figurehead or forcing him out entirely. To carry out this plan, they needed a respected military leader, someone trusted by the public and especially by veterans. Their choice was Smedley Butler, a highly decorated Marine Corps general and a national hero. But what they didn't expect was that Butler would refuse. Instead of joining the plot, Butler secretly went to Congress. In late 1934, he testified before the McCormack-Dickstein Committee, a special congressional investigation. Butler described meetings with wealthy backers, discussions of raising a private army of veterans, and plans to march on Washington, D.C. The testimony shocked investigators. Butler named names. He explained how money would be funneled through front organizations, how propaganda would be used to justify the takeover, and how the coup would be framed as a patriotic rescue of the nation. The committee concluded that the plot was real and credible. Their final report stated that there was evidence of an attempt to establish a fascist dictatorship in the United States. And yet, almost nothing happened. No one was arrested. No one went to prison. Major newspapers downplayed the story. Powerful figures denied involvement, and the public quickly moved on. The scandal faded from headlines, buried under economic recovery efforts and global tensions. Franklin Roosevelt remained in office. Democracy survived. But the question lingered: how close had America really come to losing it? The business plot revealed a disturbing truth. Even in a nation built on democratic ideals, power can quietly challenge the system when it feels threatened. The danger did not come from a foreign enemy, but from within, from citizens who believed wealth entitled them to rule. This forgotten chapter of American history is rarely taught in schools, yet its lesson is clear. Democracy does not disappear overnight. It erodes when vigilance fades, when power operates in secrecy, and when the public is kept in the dark. In 1933, American democracy survived, not because the system was invincible, but because one man chose principle over power. And that choice changed history.